Hi everyone, my name is Sarah C. I'm with Full Circle Healing Teas and Tarot, and I'm here to ask for some help from you peeps. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. I've had some personal things going on. Um, it's kind of, and I've been doing some traveling, so it's kind of taken me away from social media a little bit. So I need your help and with my tarot reading, okay? So I am so close to this issue that I'm not 100% confident that I am, I guess, reading my stuff correctly. Um, I would really like a second opinion. My cards are already laid out. I had started to read them, and then I said, no, wait a minute. I'm already seeing things in here. I want to record this so I don't forget, because the last reading I did was for me to leave it alone. If anybody knows me, I don't leave shit alone. If I need answers, I'm going to find answers. That's how I've always been. The grand detective, you know what I mean? Um, so, I am on a very enhanced search for someone. It's very important that I find this person, and I am this close. I mean, you see even a little space in there. That close. So, let me know what you see in my cards. Please comment, send me a message. I would like to know what everyone else sees or feels or whatever. Um, but there are lies and things people are holding back. Um, this is a situation I've been dealing with for over 20 years. And I just seriously got back into doing a full search. So, with that, those of you that know me personally, you know what I'm talking about. Others, if you're good, you'll probably come up with the same thing I do. So, with that, enough of me yapping. I have blessed my area and asked for protection already and what I need out of the cards. So, I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me out with this. If for some reason my comments are not on, let me know. I've been trying to fix that. I guess there were a couple of videos that I had up that people weren't able to comment. I think because I did one that was okay for children to watch. So I'm still learning about how to post this stuff. But many blessings, love and light. Here we go. I'll hold the cards up so you can see what they are, because who the hell can read that? Water. And, oh my gosh. My e-cigarette. Okay. My anxiety's been through the roof, people. You know, it's being so close to something, and I don't know. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. It was probably maybe a defense mechanism. So I, save my feelings. Well, I'm at a point now in life where there's not too much that shocks me anymore. Um, if this is something that's kind of bad, then I'm not going to live my rest of my life boo-hooing about it. It's a way to get answers medically, historically, etc. So, alright. Again, shut up, Sarah. So, I started with the Starlight um, Oracle. Let's see, you see that? It's really cool. I love these. Full moon. You see that? Okay, good. Make sure I got it nice and close for you. Protect your energy and hold your stars close. Dark side. Don't hide yourself away, which I tend to do. I hibernate. I crawl into my hole and become totally introverted. Expand. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. These answers I need are going to be a big part of my growth and my future. After that, I pulled the Alice the Wonderland Oracle cards. I love these. Hope you can see them with the iridescent. Anyway, the first one I pulled, I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure? Precipice of change? Pause before action. So, I'm thinking that's where I am right now. I found out some information which I don't know is true or not. I haven't allowed myself to decide that, and that's why I'm here with the cards. So, this one is Message for a Rabbit. Service to the animal world. I don't know how that has any relevance to my situation, but oh, and I'm getting a phone call. Oh, hold on, peeps. Okay, that was my son. Just had a very nice conversation with my son. I love when he calls me. All right, where was I? So we did Messages for a Rabbit. This next one is Believe, Strange Encounters. Well, here we go. I have come into some major, trying to get this straight, major abilities over the last year, 6 months. I've always had them, I guess I could say, but they had all of a sudden developed more for what they're supposed to be used to. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a ghost or, you know, whatever. If I'm tired of seeing ghosts, I hate seeing ghosts. They suck. But, you know, maybe I'm going to see something that's going to tell the truth about the situation I got here at hand. All right, fourth card, Changed in the Night. You have changed quickly, which just reinforces what I said just a minute ago. It's like it happened overnight, even though it took mad long. This big shift, this big change happened about a year ago. I had a big mental. Like I broke down. I don't know what happened, but I took off to see my son in Massachusetts for a month to try and figure everything out, and I was getting married soon, and all kinds of stuff. It was a major shift that I went through last September. Coming up on a year. I can't believe a year's gone by already. Okay, so that's that. What is the next ones that I put down was... I love these. These are Oracles of Shadow and Light by Lucy Cavendish. I mean, you want to know the truth about something? You need to get these cards. I swear, anybody I've read for, or myself, they have not lied. It's almost like the brutal truth of things. It's like, okay, you got that friend that just won't be nice to you. They're just going to lay it down whether it hurts your feelings or not, but you need to hear it. That's these cards. And these are right behind it. Okay, anyway. The winged seer. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. No kidding. I just love the artwork. Trying to do this so you can see. Okay. So the winged seer. Let's see what she's got to say. The winged seer is an oracle angel, a being who can see the weavings of energy, and thus the way events are set to unfold if the current energies and paths are followed. She then sends your messages clairvoyantly through your ability to see clearly, although your visions may seem anything but clear. As you grow to trust your own clear-seeing moments, you will have brighter and brighter flashes of insight, and you will be able to see exactly what is going on within a situation in a flash. There it is. As so many people hide the truth even from themselves, it can be hard to receive a visit from me, because I will help you see when someone is camouflaging and half-telling truths, and you will also have insights that seem to come from supernatural sources. It is as if you have changed sight. You can see further, higher, and more deeply within. You will experience flashes of the future and sudden understandings of the past, and you will be able to foretell likely outcomes. I am the Eye of Ra, recreating your future, and the Endrinka, the protective eyes that watch over you while you sleep. And if you follow through on what you now clearly see, there will be illuminations, victory, and wisdom. Trust that sacred sight. I've always had the sight, but it has become something way more than it was in this last year. Your clairvoyant ability is being enhanced by the winged seer. This is my divination message. You may be able to tune in and remote view, almost be able to see behind doors and into rooms and receive messages that you know, to let you know that what someone is doing without you actually being there at the time. And all of these experiences will either empower or scare you. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. Even though I've dealt with stuff all my life, it's new. And I'm just learning how to deal with all of the enhanced values of my gifts. You have asked for more information, asked to discover what you need to know. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous and take action based on what you cannot logically explain. It is important now, more than ever, to be honest about what you can see, but most of all, to be honest with your own self. All right. Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. It's been an interesting journey since I moved from Florida to South Carolina. It's just me and Dad, and my husband works away. Oh my God, I'm getting a call again. Let me pause. Oh, no. Okay. I'll have to talk to her later. Sorry. I'll call you back. Anyway, what the hell I was saying. Oh, so since I moved to South Carolina, it's just me and Dad. You know, I'm not out there looking to make friends right now, honestly. I know my neighbor. That's about it. So I'm enjoying the peace and quiet, but not all the time. I get homesick. I miss being around people at times, even though I'm mainly an introvert. So, let's see if Duchess. I also think that, if I can find this damn card, Violet Duchess, 86. Because of my crazy schedule and traveling, I think that I'm not going to do a weekly show. I think I'm going to do whenever I can put a show up there for a talk show. So they may still be an hour. I may throw up other little things. But when I have the time and it fits my schedule, I'll put up an episode of Sarah C's Full Circle. So 86. Here we go. Violet Duchess. About the Violet Duchess. Bored, stifled. Ah, yes, she's trying to be good and nice and polite, but it's not working. This lovely and very passionate aristocrat has her fairy wings tucked firmly in, not visible at all, and is sitting stiffly, listening to someone give a lecture on manners. She's polite on the surface, but it's easy to see and feel that she's bored, frustrated, and ready to fly away at the first opportunity. She's tired of the stuffiness of people around her, of being proper, formal, and ever so ladylike. She finds herself restricted by a world where manners and protocols have become more important than spontaneity, magic, and freedom. And she longs for that. For now, she will bide her time, but you can see the frustration growing beneath. And frustration is, after all, only your own life force, turned within and longing to break free from its restraints. If your admirable quest for balance, or in your admirable quest for balance, you can actually become too neutral, pretending to be serene, acting polite, not making waves, and not speaking your truth. Now that I've arrived, showing you exactly how you feel, it's time to discover or rediscover a raw and honest emotional reaction you had to a person or an issue and express it. It's all very well being a lover of harmony and not wanting to be a troublemaker, but being a lukewarm person in regards to situations that really matter is not going to do you any favors. I can't tell you how many times now. That's the third time I've gotten interrupted on this reading. Somebody doesn't want me to find out the answers. Tough shit. Me a troublemaker? No, but in my Pisces nature, no. I'd rather not cause waves. But if I have to, I won't start it, but I'll certainly end it. Bottling up your true self in turn leads to unhealthy relationships, aches, pains, and even illness. When I come up, go for the passionate and truthful option and rediscover how strongly you can feel and how much fun you can have. Your desire to be liked, to please, and to be seen as a lady or a gentleman is cheating yourself out of something wonderful that you deserve to experience. Sometimes there are rules that simply need to be broken. Keeping to the spirit of the law sometimes means breaking the letter of the law. That's how things change. There's a situation at the moment that has revealed itself as unjust, unfair, and absolutely unattractive to you. But you have yet to speak up. The most inspiring thing about this situation is you'll discover just how safe it is to stand up for what you truly believe in. Others will be inspired too. So while it feels like you're taking a risk at first, after a while you'll realize you've started your own small revolution. You bet your ass. Fairy of the divine at hand. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. How many of you have overindulged? Drugs, alcohol, food, sex, gambling. Something you might be working on that you're obsessing about. Lord knows I've done that a few 100,000,000 times. Let's see what it means. Sorry, this is a long reading, guys. You might have to watch it in parts. Fairy of the Divine Hand. 46. Okay. If the Fairy of the Divine Hand is turned up in a reading, it is ever so likely that you are being urged by friends, loved ones, or even your own self to more accurately estimate the power addictive behaviors and substances can have over you. You know how it is. You start having a piece of candy, some soda, maybe a little junk food, and before long you have more. It may be another habit, such as judging yourself or others way too harshly, thinking negatively, or giving up too early on exercise and good healthy practices that you are indulging in. Gossip, too, falls under the Fairy of the Divine Hand's domain. While it can be wickedly delicious, it always leaves such a sour aftertaste. So when she shows up, know that the true gift she offers is awareness of what you're denying. Don't ignore the Fairy of the Divine Hand. Thank her for pointing out your addictive tendencies. Acknowledge their power and disengage and find support for living in clear, bright ways that don't leave you feeling drained, disoriented, and disenchanted. I'm here to reveal to you what will tempt you. It is delightful, this thing you are being offered, and surely a little won't hurt. I'm a fairy of the divine hand, and I appear to you when you are blinded to what you must see. Come and truly examine what is being offered to you. Underneath is apparently harmless fun, spending, party, and distraction and temptation lie disorientation and fear, and things may appear to be quite different than how they truly are. But here, look closely. Do you begin to see what will take place if you continue down this path? If you sugarcoat the possibilities of where this may end, don't push down the feelings and warnings you have. Instead, come a little closer and look. Do you begin to understand that what seems such a small thing may indeed change lives? Good Lord. My clock was set for 3 p.m. Just randomly goes off on Thursdays. Take a moment to look, think, connect with deeper wisdom. Decide whether you will join in with what is tempting you or whether you will watch a little longer and make a wise decision instead. My message is stop. Stop right now. Your intuition, your inner sight, and clear vision is sending you a very clear warning. A red flag has just gone up, and this is the time to stop, to look, and to listen before going forward. Your higher self, your clear sight wants you to stop and think before simply taking on this wonderful temptation someone is offering you. It may be in the form of a secret relationship, junk food, alcohol, a party, sex before you're ready, or behaving in ways that are unsafe and disrespectful, speaking harmful words and thoughts that could scar people for a long, long time. This moment's indulgence could have a long-term repercussion that could lead you away from well-being, clarity, and harmony. You know when this temptation comes that you do not need to flee. You do not need to indulge. You do not need to curse and berate this lovely, very earnest fairy with her clear message to stop and truly look at what's taking place. You know you simply need to pause, be quiet, clear, and know now that one of your fiercest addictions is seeking you out and you are wavering, caught in its delirium. This is not an opportunity to escape. This is your chance to break free. Well, I would have to say that my addiction is the search that I'm doing because I have been on it almost every day, all day, since May. When I restarted it. So, I'm not going to stop. my last reading said that I should stop. I should. I'm not gonna like the answers. I should just leave it alone. You know, things like that. It is what it is. All right, next card. Yeah, we're going on 25 minutes here. Carnivorous flower fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. She's so pretty. I love that. That is 137. Y'all really need to get these cards. Like, they. Okay. Pay attention. When this card shows up in a reading, look carefully at someone or a situation around you. Her beauty tempts people in, but the purpose of the flower is to devour, making it difficult to escape unharmed. You may have been told such situations are wonderful agents of change and growth. Where did I just see that? Growth. Growth is often uncomfortable and messy, but necessary. But the truth is that you do not need to learn this lesson again. The plants in the beautiful yet faintly macabre image represent someone or something that is attractive yet dangerous. There is being who, excuse me, there is a being who may feed off your energy and even eat you alive. That's that presence I feel around this property. Watch for people who consume more than they give. People who bully and swallow others, who argue you out of your beliefs, ignore you, and constantly seek your approval and praise, and then grow hostile when you no longer give it. That sounds like a narcissist. If you are appeasing another instead of having an equal relationship, or if you are fearful of being consumed by an environment that is toxic yet seductive, it will be that the carnivorous flower fairy has come forth to show you clearly what you need to avoid. Am I not beautiful? Wouldn't you like to come a little closer? I'm sure you will appreciate my beauty once you are able to see me properly. And no, of course I won't hurt you. I am just, after all, a girl. I may look like an innocent girl holding a bouquet of flowers, and I am. But my nature is to devour, and is theirs. And so before you decide to step closer to me and work with this energy, know that you may be meeting a dream eater, one who consumes, who takes, who delights in watching the predatory actions of others, who dominates, controls, criticizes, and judges. I will eat what I can, and I will eat what comes near me. It is my nature, and although some may promise you they will not, if it is in their nature to do such things, it's inevitable that they will do so. Do not forget who they are, and do not try to make them what you are not, or change and save them with your love. They will eat you and delight in doing so. That is a narcissist. Sounds like my second husband. So my message is, you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty, and as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do not want you to do something for them. Because they want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off of others, and if you deny them this, they become angry. Narcissistic. They see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost cut-like in its practice and ethics. Whatever or whomever The carnivus flower fairy represents it's a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They will bite you, and they will try to take from you. It is in their very nature. Wonder who that is. Okay, so next I pulled that back. I pulled my butterfly affirmation cards. This is a note to do this, not that I am lately. I soothe away anxiety and stress by choosing to do things that help me relax. And the other one is, and this is so the truth because I'm here right now. When I don't know what's happening, I choose to be curious and excited about what is going to be. So even though I'm so very close to getting the whole story and finding the person I'm searching for, I'm still wicked curious because I have a feeling it's something. All right, next cards. These are the Work Your Light Oracle cards. There's some cheap small card decks that I got off of Amazon for like $7 and change. This one says Starseed. What lights you up? Well, that could be good or bad. What makes me happy lights me up that way, or what pisses me off and lights me up that way. So, I mean, here, oh, if you can see, I can't see it. It shows a girl on a cliff looking over the ocean. She's got a moon in the background. I would have to say, what makes me feel whole. See the girl? She's looking over the ocean. She's on like a cliff, a jetty, the moon's up. Starseed. I'm a moon child. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? I have, I'm transitioning off of pharmaceuticals to all natural stuff. It's been a little bit of an interesting feat because my anxiety's been like wicked high. So bad. My heart rate's up, blood pressure's up. It's crazy. This says say yes. I take that as these three ladies are here and they're, looks like they're performing some ritual. And there are mountains in the back. It's like where I live. And they're holding their hands out, accepting light. Just say yes. Just say yes. To accept it. All right. Oh. Now, as far as the relationship status of my situation, I thought this was ironic. I pulled out my romance cards. Romance Angel Oracle cards. Love these. And the first one I pulled out was your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I mean, this could apply to a couple of different things. But that's fucking interesting. Anyway, it's time to disconnect from the world. Now, is this in reflection to who I'm searching for and a past issue? Or is it for me to continue to withdraw and work on myself and my gifts? If you all know me, how often do I say how much I hate people? Yet I've worked in the public eye my entire life. You deserve love. You are lovable. I'm lovable. I'm lovable. I think that's referring to my search. Alrighty, let's see. These are the Divine Energy Oracle cards. I love these also. My first married name was Chiquette. Sarah Chiquette, I was. So it's ironic I picked that up, and this chick's name is Sonia. Alright, have faith is the first one. Have faith. 77. Here we go. Do you wonder why your dreams are blocked while some who are less deserving in your eyes appear to be succeeding with relative ease? Do you struggle to keep faith when it seems that fate, not your efforts, decides things? Take a deep breath and let your emotions regroup. You're presently learning that on a soul level, justice is operating at all times. Even when life appears to be no more than the luck of the draw, your divine energy is calling you to broaden your view and accept that all things happen for an important spiritual reason, which you may not always fully understand. No matter what happens on the surface, or however unjust or unfair life seems to be, trust that divine justice is operating at all times. That's called karma, bitches. Your divine invitation. Refrain from feeling frustrated and resentful and accept your journey is what it is for a reason. The challenges you face today are helping you grow spiritually stronger tomorrow. For example, ask where you are being required to work harder. Where are you being asked to have faith and let go of control? What positive and character building qualities are the difficulties at hand developing in you? In order to make the best of things, ask your higher self for the insight and resources to carry on. And it's funny that this one sits right above it. My clairvoyancy card. Go for your dreams. 91. Okay. Are you plagued by regret over dreams unexplored? Do you wonder what might have been if you'd taken a different road? Do you fear it's too late, or that you're too old to pursue your heart's desire at this time? The spirit within is activating your awareness and inviting you to reclaim lost dreams. Yes, some things are gone forever and must be accepted, mourned, forgotten. But others only appear that way and are really just waiting for you to breathe life into them once again, which is what I'm doing with my search. Your divine energy is calling you to separate what's dead from the merely dormant. Bury the dead and accept. Then give the inactive or ignored love in your heart all you have in order to revive it, whether in your heart, your relationships, or even in your health. Your divine invitation. Find the courage to go for your dreams and forget excuses and fears. Give your fullest attention to what wants to live in you today and what you've neglected or not supported. Let your inner lover, artist, or adventurer thrive and quit using your intellect and ego to kill these creative parts of you. This creative urge that is trying to emerge will bring new vitality to your life. Take the chance and believe in yourself. Then do everything you must to make your dreams come true. Don't hold back. Give your heart your full attention. That could have relevance to many different things. Seek a hidden treasure. Is this going to be one of these that I can't find right away? Seek, 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 seek. So seek. So seek hidden treasure. Here we go. Okay. In what area of your life could be taking things at face value? Or could I be taking things at face value? Where could you be guilty of missing something deeper or being told that you just don't get it? Slow down and don't jump to conclusions before fully studying the situation. Avoid being too quick to Avoid being too quick to evaluate what is going on. There is more than meets the eye. Your divine energy is calling you to slow down and take a deeper look at the present situation. Overcome your tendency to judge too quickly and miss what's really true. Beyond the surface of life lies hidden treasures. You will see clearly if you observe with an open heart and mind. Your divine invitation: be open-minded and learn all you can before drawing conclusions. Take your time, study the facts fully, and listen deeply from your heart. Look at the connecting rather than the separating factors when evaluating others and your place in their life. Dispel any notion that you're better, smarter, or more deserving, powerful, or entitled than others, or vice versa. Accept the people in your life are direct reflections of you. Where there's light, see your glow, and where there's shadow, see your gloom. Stop fighting others and start loving the connection we all share. We're all in this game life together, so see your role as a player as important, but not special. Respect others as equal, and you'll soon see the truth. Okay, interesting. Let go and enjoy. Oh, I'm sorry. This was... Oh, shit, I skipped a card. Seek hidden treasure. That's what I just read. Go for your dreams. I didn't read that one. Oh, Dad's blasting the music in the living room for the birds. You can hear it through the wall. Okay, go for your dreams. Are you plagued by regret over dreams unexplored? Oh, shit, I did read that. I'm losing my mind. I'm having episodes of total forgetfulness. Like, I just read that and I don't... Wow. So, that was Go for Your Dreams. And that was Seek Hidden Treasure. Yeah, I'm having a lot of memory issues lately. More than I used to. Okay, so Let Go and Enjoy. 99. Alright. Are you feeling bored, restless, and tired of the same old, same old? Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I am. Oh no, it's not that one. Yes, I am. See, and that... These two seem to go hand in hand, don't they? Are you bogged down with so many daily duties that you see no way to attend to your creative interests? Often. Your divine energy is calling you to break free of overtaxing duties and engage in more uplifting activities. There's no reason you cannot do this. Shake off the illusion that there is no time for enjoyment. You need to step back and have some fun. Life is waiting for you. Don't put it off any longer. Your divine invitation is peacefully and joyfully accept the routine demands of your daily life with patience, love, and willingness to serve. Recognize the gifts, but know when you step away and refresh yourself. Move through each day with elegance, ease, and determined grace. This is possible if your day includes activities that you enjoy. Even if it's only a few minutes, just do it. You don't have to do great things to live a purposeful life. Rather, do all the little things with genuine love and a desire to be of service. Then go have some fun. This is a sign of true spiritual evolution. I like that. Yeah, I've been in that funk, like I said. It's different. I enjoy the solitude, but at times I feel like I'm drowning in my aloneness. Um, while I try to make this transformation and everything by myself. Um, so I actually I'm going to read two of these because at times each of these books have given me different definities on the standard tarot. So with the 3 card draws, by the way, actually with all the cards, I pulled from the top for the first cards, and the last card in each row was the card from the bottom of the deck. So this was the card from the bottom of the deck. This was the card from the bottom of the deck. The retreat was the card from the bottom of the deck. Carnivorous flower fairy. Let it go and enjoy. This one. This one. I only did 2 on that. And the 2 of Swords, also on the bottom of the deck. And you know what? I don't know why, but when I saw it, I said I should lay it down. From the bottom of the deck, and I didn't. And I'm going to put it here just because I need to see it. So this one was actually the bottom of the deck, but I'm also going to pull this one. Something was yelling at me about that. I don't know why. We'll find out, right? So I'm going to start with the 2 of Swords. I mean, my understanding of the 2 of Swords is I'm blind. What else is new? I have decisions. There's secrets. There's confusing situations. Like I'm trying to decide something. I'm bound to try and figure out which direction I'm going in. Maybe leading in blind faith. But yeah. Which path will I take? What will I do? Am I going to be given the answers? So, I'm going to start with the 2 of Swords there. Balance meditation. To contemplate taking a break and relaxing until the process is completely worked out. Retreat. I can see this. Can you see it? So that's retreat. I'm trying to read with my cheaters and look at my camera to make sure make sure you can see, guys. My Gilded Tarot, which is what this is, okay? I love the Gilded Tarot. If I can find the swords. Here we go. So the 2 of Swords here, I've made notations in the book. I've gotten this card before. A woman is blindfolded by a golden band. 2 swords cross the front of the moon. The woman is experiencing conflict between her intellect and the less rational, intuitive aspects of herself. Ironically, her face seems calm as she is unaffected by this conflict. Perhaps she has chosen to be blinded to the situation. Unlike the High Priestess, Major Arcana 2, the woman does not dance elegantly between intellect and intuition. She is unengaged, making no progress. The battle between head and heart remain unresolved. You are faced with a decision and you are not sure what to do. You have to decide. Remove your blindfold and look squarely at the situation. Most likely you know what to do but are afraid. Be aware of ignoring the situation for too long. Pretending it isn't there won't make it go away. Again, on the swords, balance. You need to take a break from your usual ways of thinking, seeing, and doing to consider alternative ideas and viewpoints. Rest and relaxation are important now. Be diplomatic. Compromise or let things stand as they are. For the outcome, you will take a break from your usual ways of thinking, seeing, and doing to rest and consider alternative ideas and viewpoints. Diplomacy and compromise will help you achieve the balance and avoid procrastination and stalemate. Take a vacation. Everybody's saying I need a vacation. You know how many road trips I've been on? Good grief. It's not really vacation. And the Tower Illuminati, which I actually didn't throw that one out in my spread. Huh. I can though. Alright. Come to find me on the shores of the world and all the in between places of life. Meet me at the crossroads of every possibility and at the turning point of every tide. Find me between paradoxes and at the birth of paradox, for I am that which occurs in between change, the state between changed state. When your mind conceives of the idea, I am the intake of breath and the pause before you speak it. When you entertain a choice, I am the moment of stillness before the decision. Changed in the night, you have changed quickly. Maybe it's coming. More change, joy. So, the theme and concept of this Two of Swords is a pause during decision making, being at the crossroads, fear of a decision, change being imminent, the balance between two options, being in two minds, choice presented. Change is the only constant, weighing up your options, paradox, stillness in the changing states. It's like I have the answers on the tip of my tongue. Like I can almost feel them. It's so clear. But I just can't seem to reach it. It's like right there. If I could only get to that divine place I need to be and that clairvoyance kicks in, like it's just all spilled out for me. I guess I am a slow learner sometimes, or slow to learn. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, wait, Nine of Cups. We've got the Nine of Cups. And here it's the Hearts. But we'll get back to the actual cups. So, I have memory issues. I often use my books. I've been reading cards for 20 years or more. About 20 years. And I just have a wicked memory issue. Like, I can't remember shit. And some of them I know and I get a feeling, and I can feel just by reading or looking at them. But their actual definition, I can't remember. So I wish I could be like all you card readers out there, the amazing people that I watch every day, and just be able to belt out a full reading like you guys do with no books and shit. You know, I just can't do it. So the Nine of Hearts, you need to know the true meaning of fulfillment. A wish may be granted, but in its own time and perhaps in an unexpected way. Be sure to wish for what's best for you and yours. You will probably get what you want. The outcome is you will see your wish granted in a happy way. Be alert to its happening in an unexpected way. Be sure to wish for what you really want because you will probably get it. You are lucky now and can get what you want if you ask for it in the right way. I am actually Pisces is we got a few things going on. Retrogrades coming up, full moons coming up. What's that? Does it say it on my calendar? Of course not. I think it said the 13th. I think, or the 11th. I don't know. I gotta look back. But the planets are aligning a certain way also, which brings Pisces into a lucky period. The Gilded Tarot on the Nine of Cups. In this comfortable home, looks like a baker. All my cups I'm filling for my apothecary, or jars, so it may be. In this comfortable home, an innkeeper raises his cup and salutes his comfort, abundance, and good fortune. He has invested in creating a welcoming place for others and a secure situation for himself. His fortune represented by the barrels of beer that these cups stand on top of. Is that of good cheer, not necessarily of money and material gain. In Major Arcana 9, the hermit goes off alone to solidify his knowledge and then return to the world to share it and help others. So this man has found his own way and hence has much to share with others, even the charming mice who play without fear of danger on beams overhead. If you've achieved a place of comfortable abundance, you have much love and nurturing affection to give. You are happy with that. You have and desire to share with others, knowing that sharing such gifts only increases them. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help and heal others my whole life. A lot, or many times, not in my favor. And I should have just ran the other way. Be aware of taking the energy of the hermit to the extreme. Do not enjoy your good fortune alone or hoard it. Do not indulge in a pompous sense of self-satisfaction, but share what you have with graciousness. I've never seen myself as pompous. Seven of Pentacles. She got a lot of monies on that tree. She's picking that abundance. But I got two different thoughts on that. A woman with a basket stands by a tree laden with pentacles. The sheep in the field watch her, while a squirrel considers trying to make off with one of the pentacles. Like the Chariot, Major Arcana 7, this woman has exerted her will and control to make this tree fruitful. However, she is going a step beyond the Chariot. She is assessing her investment to see if the yield matches her expectations and was it worth the effort she put into it. You have sown seeds of some sort. They are bearing fruit and it's time for the harvest. Take time to compare the investment with the results. If it's not what you hope, determine what you can do differently next time. Be aware of being so excited about the harvest that you neglect to balance sheet. You neglect the balance sheet. Okay. In here, my message is you need to cope with frustration. If hard work is not paid off as you had planned, remember that expectations are almost always unreasonable. There are no guarantees. Be grateful. Focus on the present and do what you can with what you have. The outcome is you will have to cope with feelings of frustration, impotence, and ingratitude. Count your blessings. Focus on the present moment. Do what you can with what you have. More hard work is needed before you see results. A frustrating person may become involved. I know who that frustrating person is. So it almost tells me that I may not get any more answers from her, but to work with what I have, that I still need to do some hard work before I see results on this whole search. We'll see. Seven of Pentacles. That's that. All right. This deck, I am so excited to be using this on myself for the very first time. And it's not even a full read, it's just a few cards. My son, my son got them for me. It's the Damon Tarot. If you're not familiar with this, there was like a really cool thing on the back. Hold on. My son and I were shopping. God, when was I up in Massachusetts? A couple of months ago. So I went to New Jersey to see my husband where he's working. And then I went up to see my son and some friends. So the night I left, we went to have dinner and we just chilled, walking around the mall. And I agreed to let him buy me a deck of tarot cards. I had one picked up. And he's like, you don't really want those, Mom. And then we both saw the Damon Tarot. So, what the hell? Ooh. It's very interesting. So here is on the back, right? It says, for the 1863 6th edition of this Dictionnaire Inferno, meaning Infernal Dictionary, a volume filled with entries about magic and the occult. Demonologist Jacques Auguste Simon Colin de Plancy, God, that's a long name, commissioned over 500 unique engravings, including 69 signed illustrations by Louis Brenton. Mostly compelling portraits of named demons. Now, author Ariana Osborne has created a match set of 69 cards out of Breton's works and written a composition or a companion book of illustrated entries for each. These entries detail each daemon's attributes, compiled not only from the Dictionnaire, but from a variety of other sources. Osborne's own interpretations and insights into the subject of each card, and focus meanings to use in traditional one-card draw or 6-card spread. The next best thing to dragging a daemon into your living room to answer all of your questions. If you've ever had experiences with demonic spirits or had an interest in it or love art, this would be it. So, the bottom of the deck, Abigor, also Eligor or Eligos, is a fallen angel and Duke of Hell. He is described by demonographers, as a handsome knight carrying a lance and standard having a 60 military units under his command. 60 military units. Wow. So that would be this one. It's pretty wild. I love these illustrations. Let's find him. All right, page 3. That's right in the beginning. Okay. The light is changing. I need to fix this real quick. There we go. Okay. The annotation. Abigor does not seem to appear by that name until 1583, when he is listed in the Pseudo Monarchia Daemonum under the title Eligor alias Abigor, or Eligor Abigor, I don't know. In the Pseudo Monarchia, or false monarchy of hell, called false because, of course, all demons must be liars. Abigor is a Grand Duke. There are very few maps of hell, so we do not know which lands or holdings Abigor may possess. What we do know, according to Wire and others, is that the Grand Duke has his everyday command 60 legions, military units, and that when summoned, he appears as a handsome and capable knight on horseback. Each of the demons listed in the false monarchy have some specialty or area of expertise. A part of Abigor's as oh my god, I can't read, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Okay, specialty or area of expertise, and a part of Abigor's. Okay. As is fitting, his knightly appearance is his knowledge of war and strategy. But there is more to any battle than simply waving a sword around. And Abigor's greater skills is his knowledge of how to gain the trust and loyalty of his soldiers. As is true of many daemons, Abigor has some knowledge of things to come and secrets kept, which he may be willing to share. The inspiration of this card. Many of the most powerful generals in the world, good and evil, winners and losers, are remembered not only for their skill in battle, but also for their rousing speeches and the loyalty of men and women under their command. Very few of us do battle with weapons on a daily basis, yet we do still often need a keen strategy for skirmishes of a less violent nature. When we are not fighting alone, and it's also worth remembering that sometimes we shouldn't try to fight alone, that gaining the love and loyalty of our team may make all the difference. The divination is focus on fostering loyalty and building teamwork skills. Oh my god. Not sure where that would apply. This is curious. This is very curious. All right. Callie. Callie is a demon queen whose appearance and description are very loosely based on the Hindu legends of the goddess Kali with a K. Her skin is black as midnight, and she wears a necklace of golden skulls. I want a necklace like that. I love skulls. And she is. She's pretty. What's up with Miss Callie? I'm so glad they do these alphabetically. 51. Okay. And here she is again. So, Colin DePlancy claims the Hindu goddess Kali, spelled in the French manner as Cali when it's actually Kali, as a queen of hell and the sultana of the demons of India. He also describes her as having black skin and wearing a crown of skulls. And that's about it for Colin DePlancy's exploration of this version of Kali. However, the goddess Kali is known to many people as a very rich and complicated goddess. It is great shame that I do not have time to fully explore all the aspects of this goddess here, but I can touch upon a few points and hope that you will read many of the wonderful books written on the subject by scholars who were less biased by fear and prejudice than Colin DePlancy. The inspiration of Kali is not the only Kali is not the only non-Christian goddess or god. The Colin DePlancy demonized Kali is not the only non-Christian goddess that Colin DePlancy demonized for his dictionary. Neither is she the only Hindu deity included in his or this text. Kali can be a terrifying goddess. She does wear a necklace of skulls. She carries weapons that reflect her powers of destruction, a sword and sickle, and with her dark red eyes and midnight skin, it's easy to believe that she is a formidable woman to be respected and not feared. As with many fearsome and powerful personalities, Kali is represented of an essential and amazing force in our lives, that of change. My divination is focus on feminine strength. Beware of judging powerful women harshly. Again, another interesting card. All right, the third card. Viewer? Viewer? Okay. Viewer is president of Hell with 50 military units under his command. Demonographers. I can't even talk. It's these cards. I'm kidding. I've just read too damn much today. Demonographers describe him as either taking the shape of Sagittarius or having the head of a lion and 5 legs. That's pretty badass. An hour and 13 minutes. 113. That's my numbers. Some of my numbers. What the hell did I say? 45. All right. Viewer is one of Weir's demons, first mentioned in the false demon monarchy demon, as a president of hell with 50 legions of demons under his command. Viewer is described as quite the naturalist. His list of specialties include the philosophy of nature and an understanding of plants and their medicinal purposes. And he is said to be able to recommend good familiars to sorcerers. In the later Goetia, Viewer is described as taking the form of a centaur with a bow, and his sign is Sagittarius. However, Colin DePlancy described Viewer with a much more fanciful form, having a head of a lion and 5 goat legs that pointed outward like a star, on which he moved like a rolling wheel. The inspiration. There's nothing demonic whatsoever about our friend Viewer, no matter which demonologist texts we consult. Instead, Viewer's placement in the infernal hierarchy seems to stem from his above-average knowledge of the science and plants and medicine. It's worth remembering, when we buy a bottle of aspirin, derived from the willow, from the grocery store, that there was a time when something as simple as a headache medication that we can so easily take for granted would have been seen as esoteric and nearly dark creation. Divination. Focus on science, especially medicine and dietary concerns. That's funny, because that's what I'm doing. Um, I'm making herbal teas, and I have an apothecary, kind of large one, getting going here. I'm pretty happy about. That'll be another video. Um, it's my whole thing. I want to heal. I want to heal people and myself, my family. Okay. Now, that last card that I said, I went back and it just was screaming at me that I should pull it. We're going to find out what this has to do. Baal, I'm going to say. Okay, or compared to Baal, Baal, instead of Bael. So, or Baal. Baal? It could be. Is called the first king of hell by the demonologists, and has 66 military units under his command. He manifests wearing 3 heads, a cat, a frog, and a crowned man with a hoarse voice. And he looks like he has spider legs. It's like half man, half beast. He has spider legs, a cat, and a frog. Stewie's my soul kitty. We currently have a big freaking mommy frog near my AC unit that's having babies. And she barks at night. Let's find out what this dude's issue is. This has been quite an insightful reading so far. I mean, so many things are resonating. And like I said, I've never used this deck. I think I flipped a few cards just to look at it when I first got it, but I've never actually used these cards in any significance to a reading yet. So this is the first one. 27. Oh my gosh. I can't move these. Some of them came out upside down. I'm really curious. My runes. Okay. So there you go. There's that fun-loving guy right there. Looks happy as can be. And he's got elf ears. Alright. In Wire's false Damon monarchy, Baal, we'll say, is given the dubious honor of being the first and highest king in all of hell's infernal monarchy. Yet, in the writings of other demonologists of the time, Baal is only given the title of Duke, ruling over the eastern region of hell. As with many of the demons in this book, experts disagree as to their rank and holdings. Although Wire and Colin de Plancy both agreed that Baal had 66 military units as his command. In the Old Testament, the word Baal, which is the likely origin of the name Baal, spelt 2 different ways, 3 actually, was a term used to describe several old gods. See also Beelzebub. But it was also often used as a general term for lord, master, or person in charge. Sources disagree as to which ancient deity, if not all of them, named Baal eventually evolved into Baal, and as such, Colin de Plancy's Baal is shown with the head of a cat, frog, and a king, possibly to cover all the previous incarnations of the deity. That's possible. Okay, so no matter which Baal became the later Baal, there is such power inherent in the title, Lord, Master, and God. That Baal continued to be listed as the head of hell. In some cases, the name became synonymous with Satan himself, because who could be ranked higher? Although names aren't always quite so powerful in our daily lives, we do sometimes make assumptions about people, places, or things based on what they are called. The divination. Beware of status symbols, names, ranks, or possessions. Be sure that the person behind the title is worth the esteem. Very interesting. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about that. Alright, lastly, are runes. If any of you are familiar with runes, then you've already read these. I do not know how to pronounce these properly. So, this is strength, and it's upside down. Let's see. Strength, manhood, womanhood, the wild ox. The rune of terminations and new beginnings, drawing Uras, indicates that the life you have been living has outgrown its form. That form must die, so that new energy can be released in a new form. This is the rune of passage, and as such, part of the cycle of initiation. Positive growth. Okay, so I gotta read the reversed. Reversed. With ears to hear and eyes to see, you may fail to take advantage of the moment. The result could well be an opportunity missed or the weakening of your position. It may seem that your own strength is being used against you. For some, yours reversed will serve to alert, offering clues in the form of minor failures and disappointments, such is my life. For others, those more deeply unconscious or aware or unaware, it may provide a hard jolt. Reverse, this rune calls for serious thought about the quality of your relationship to self. But take heart. Consider the constant cycling of death and rebirth, the endless going and return. Everything we experience has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and is followed by a new beginning. Therefore, do not draw back from the passage into the darkness. When in deep water, become a diver. Dark side. Okay. I believe that's Feiyu. Is it Feiyu? No, it's not. It's Suze. I'm gonna find out how to actually pronounce these, because I sound like a fucking idiot, I'm sure. I swear, if you don't like it, don't watch my channel. It's not for kids. Tricks are for kids, not these tricks. So it means signals. 96. Signals as in signs. Signals, messenger rune, the god Loki. Okay. The keynote here is receiving messages, signals, and gifts. Even a timely warning may be seen as a gift. The message may be that of a new life unfolding. New lives begin with new connections, surprising linkages that direct you onto new pathways. Take care now to be especially aware during meetings, visits, chance encounters, particularly with persons wiser than yourself. When the messenger rune brings sacred knowledge, you are truly blessed. And seeing as this is reversed, I didn't even see the first one, I'm sorry. Got the light. Okay. You may be concerned over what appears to be failed communication, lack of clarity or awareness, either in your past history or in a present situation. You may feel inhibited from accepting what is offered. A sense of futility, of wasted motion, may overwhelm you. Remember, however, that what is happening is timely to your process. If the well is clogged, this is the moment for cleaning out the old. Reversed means and Sue's I don't know. My pardon me. This rune, consider the uses of adversity. I'm not adverse enough on my own. Okay. This is neither up or down. It's called standstill. It's standstill. It's called Isa. I for Isa. There is no reverse on that. Telling you. Flow. Water. That which conducts. That is not correct. What the hell? I looked at the wrong one. 96? Oh, good lord. Not well, people. Okay, here we go. No, I already read that one. See how I'm losing my mind? 137, not 127, Sarah. I'm losing my mind. This is a daily issue. Okay. Standstill, withdrawal, and ice. Okay, the winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are, in effect, blind. You may feel powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice some long cherished desire. Be patient, for this period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. I am, though. Oh my God. A chill wind is reaching over you, is reaching over the ice floes of old, outmoded habits. Trying to hold on can result in a shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what it is you are holding on to that perpetuates this condition and let go. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thaw. Usually Isa requires a sacrifice of the personal the I is in the letter I and the I. At such time, you cannot hope to rely on help or friendly support. I'm certainly not getting that from one of my connections. And yet, there is no reason for anxiety. Yet I have it every fucking day. Submit and be still, for what you are experiencing is not necessarily the result of your actions or habits, but rather arises from conditions about which you can do nothing. And here I am. What has been full must empty. What has increased must decrease. This is the way of heaven and earth. To surrender is to display courage and wisdom. And yet there is another face to stand still. Just as winter is a time for going within, drawing Isa can announce a time for restoration and renewal at the deepest level. In your solitude, exercise caution, or do not stubbornly persist in attempting to work your will. Remain mindful that the seed of the new is present in the shell of the old. The seed of unrealized potential the seed of the good. Trust your own process and watch for signs of spring. I get signs all the time. I don't, I feel like I'm watching my life from a distance. I'm like watching myself on TV. I'm like watching outside my body. Like my soul watches myself go around. Like I don't, I'm like waiting for the next step of being whatever the hell that is. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, this whole year of going through this major shift, this change, this spiritual evolution, my gifts, everything has just been wow. Anybody else feel like that? Anybody else gifted like me and going through some major shifts this year? Welcome to the club. Oh, this one's not upside down. Initiation. Another one I can't pronounce, of course. Perth. Oh, I can pronounce that one. Perth. 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 So, 103. I mean, even if you don't know tarot per se, and you're just gifted with feeling just by looking, listening, you can also give me your insights on holy shit. You can give me your advice, your thoughts and feelings on this read, even if you're not a tarot read. You're just intuitive. You're clear like me, psychic. Wow. So Perth is initiation, something hidden, a secret matter, which is what I'm dealing with right now. Where did I see it? Something was this. Oh, seek hidden treasures. All kinds of freaking secrets. A heretic or mystery rune pointing to that which is beyond our frail manipulative powers. Perth is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and has associations with the phoenix, that mystical bird which consumes itself in the fire and then arises from its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Powerful forces of change are at work here. Yet, what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole, the means of it, is a profound secret. Yeah, it's so secret I don't even know. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises, gains, or rewards that you did not anticipate. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle, soaring flight free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire broader vision. It's my dream, my goals. All this is indicated here. Another of the cycle runes, Perth, stands at the heart of initiation. Nothing external matters here except as it shows you its inner reflection. The rune is concerned with the deepest stratum of your being, the bedrock on which your destiny is founded. For some, Perth means experiencing a death. In need be, let go of everything, no exceptions, no exclusions. Nothing less than renewal of your spirit is at stake when you draw this rune. Alright, last one, kiddos. At an hour and a half, you must be bored out of your friggin' minds. Harvest. There's no reverse on this. Harvest. 117. I always see 111. Alright, harvest. Fertile season, 1 year. So I got another year of this to go through? Ah! Alright. A rune of beneficial outcomes. Jera, Jera is how I'm thinking it's pronounced. Jera applies to any activity or endeavor to which you are committed. Be aware, however, that no quick results can be expected. A span of time is usually involved, hence the key words 1 year, symbolizing a full cycle before the reaping, the harvest, or deliverance. Yeah, but it's almost been a year since this major shift started, so maybe it means that. You have prepared the ground and planted the seed. Now you must cultivate it with care. To those who labor has a long season, a long coming to term. Jera offers encouragement of success. Know that the outcome is in the keeping of providence and continue to preserve. Remember the old story about the farmer who was so eager to assist his crops that he went out all night and tugged on new shoots. There is no way to push the river. Equally, you cannot hasten the harvest. Be mindful that patience is essential for the recognition of your own process, which, in its season, leads to the harvest of self. Please tell me I don't have another year of this shit. I'm getting too old. I'm already 48. So, I already forgot some of these. I have really bad memory issues, and this is why I recorded it. So I'm sorry it was like an hour and a half. I had to make pauses, and it was actually longer than each interruption that I got. I just want to watch it over and kind of see what else I can get. But I mean, what I'm getting from this is, uh, my journey, my shift, my transformation, my rebirth. You can say it 90 different ways. It all boils down to the same thing I've been experiencing my whole life. Yet it has come to a head over the last year. So I guess to find the answer to the question that I asked all my cards, my universe, gods, goddesses, and all that protect me, is to give me clarity, vision with these cards, answers, feelings. How do I feel? A lot of it makes sense. I don't want to. I mean, me, I could really give a shit. I could tell you all why exactly it is I am pulling these cards. But I'm trying to be discreet, work with some discretion for other parties involved. But I am searching for somebody. It's very important that I find this person. I haven't gotten the whole truth. It's still quite a mystery. I'm very close. I mean, in all of this, yes, am I a warrior? Have I been able to deal with it? Have I managed? Yes, it tells me a little bit of everything in my life that's going on right now. And this search has consumed me. There's times when I will take a couple of days off just to clear my mind of it, and then I'll go back. It's like a detective working on a case, I guess. I'm not sleeping well at night. I mean, I might get sleep at a normal hour and wake up at a normal hour for a few days, and then I don't care how much sleep medicine, night pills, whatever I take, I won't fall asleep till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm only getting a few hours sleep, and then I'm up. And I'll do this for days on end. It's been frustrating. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you in advance. I will look forward to your comments. please, please, I want to know what your interpretations were here. Thoughts, feelings, experience with tarot, runes, um, anything. I really appreciate it. Because I'm so very close to this. I mean, it's like, okay, it's a secret. Yep. I'm not getting all the information. Yep. I believe people are lying to me. Yep. Um, it seems that I need to do a little bit more work before I get the actual answers. Um, Not getting frustrated with myself and other people because of this. And don't fall into the fairy of the divine hand and give in to overindulgence or intoxication that will distort my view. And I will try to soothe away my anxiety and stress by choosing to do things that help me relax. Honestly, I've been smoking pot for, how old am I? Over 30 years. And that's not even helping me right now. So, anyway, I have talked your ears off enough. Love and light. Love and light to you. Many blessings. Yeah, I'll be putting some new stuff up. I'm gonna pull my head out of my ass because I haven't been sleeping well, but I will be putting new stuff up on my page or on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and Full Circle Healing on Facebook, Instagram. So, you know, keep looking for my stuff, and